All right, so we're looking at the average costing method for inventory valuation. We've been given this information here, and we have to fill out our stores ledger, right? We're given details about imports and sales, the quantities, and the total amounts. So as I said, if you've been given the total amounts, you need to calculate the amounts per unit. Okay, the cost price per unit for purchasing these goods and the selling price per unit for selling these goods. And those prices are found by dividing this total amount by the quantity. So we're going to use the average costing method for inventory valuation. So 2nd May imports imported 200 units. We paid a total of 175,000. So if we come to our table here, 2nd May, we got 200 units, paid a total of 175,000. So when you divide 175,000 by 200, you get 875 kwacha. So we didn't have any information about opening inventory. So this is the first inventory that we get. So we're going to put here balance 200. The price 875 kwacha, value 175,000 kwacha. Next transaction is for the 5th of May. Imported 250 goods and paid a total of 225,000 kwacha. So we come to our table here, 5th May, got a total of 250 goods, paid a total of 225,000. So the price for each unit, you say 225,000 divided by 250. So you get 900. Now, this is where the average costing method is going to come into play. Because originally we had 200 goods, each costing 875,000 kwacha. Total value 175,000 kwacha. We brought in now 250 goods, each costing 900 kwacha. Paid a total of 225,000 kwacha. Right, so here we are going to find the average cost for both batches of goods, right? So in order to get the average cost, we total up our quantities, 200 plus 250, 450. The total value of the goods, let's say 175,000. Hundred and 175,000 plus 225,000. We get 400,000. So the average cost of the goods, it is there. Let me put the formula here. Average cost is the total value divided by number of units. Right. Just the way we're calculating these per unit prices, it's the same thing that we're doing here. It's only that we're going to total everything up and just want to find the average cost of our inventory. So we're going to say 400,000 total value, 400,000 divided by 450. So the average cost is 888.888. So I wouldn't advise rounding off too early. Okay. Yeah. So this is our average cost of goods, 888. So whenever we make a purchase, that's when we get our average cost, especially if we've got two different batches of goods. All right. Okay, so the next transaction, 12th May, sold 300 goods and we made a total of 375,000 kwacha. So we come to our table here, 12th May, we sold 300 goods, made 375,000 kwacha. So the selling price is just this 375,000 kwacha divided by 300, get a selling price of 1,250. So we had 450 goods, we've sold 300 of them. So it means we've remained with 150 goods valued at 888.8889. So we're going to say 150 divided by 888 point. Okay, we're going to have 133,333.33.34. Okay, we go to our next transaction. 15th May, we bought 200 goods. Each of them we paid a total of 220,000. So we come to our table here. We just move our table down. Just hold on as it loads. Yes, okay. So yes, which date were we on? 15th May. We bought 200 goods, paid a total of 220,000. So each good costed 1,100. Remember, we're just dividing this 220,000 by 200. Right. So we have 150 goods, each valued at 888.889, with a total cost of 133,333.3. Right. Now we've brought in 200 goods, each costing 1,100. 220,000 here. So we get our average cost. Right, so 150 plus 200, we have a total of 350 goods. What is their combined total value? So we say 133,333 0.33 plus 220,000. And then we get 353,333.3. So to get our average cost, we just say 353,333.3 divided by 350 divided by 350, we get 1,009.5. That's the average cost of inventory. 23rd May, sold 300 goods. We made 390,000. So each good was sold for 1,300 kwacha. So we had 350 goods, we sold 300, so we remain with 50 goods at 1,009.5. So when I say 50 times 1,009.5, we get 50,476.2. Go for our next transaction, 27th May, bought in 450 goods and paid a total of 540,000. So 27th May, bought 450 goods. Each of them costed 1,200, and we got total 540,000. That's how much we paid. So we have 50 goods currently at 1,009.5, which are costing 50,476.2. And we brought in 450 goods costing 1,200. The 200, total 540,000. Okay, so get the total 450 plus 50, that is 500. 50,476.2 plus 540,000, 590,476.2. Get our average cost, we divide that. This 590,476.2, we divide it by 500. I'm going to get 1,180.9. Then finally, 31st May, we sold 485 goods. We made 727,500. So we had 500 goods. We sold 485 of them. It means we remain with 15 goods at 1,180.9. So we're going to say 50 multiplied by 1,180.9. We get 59,047.62. This is the value of our closing inventory, 50,476.2. Now we're supposed to calculate the gross profit. So we can make a simple trading account. So remember, gross profit equals sales minus cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, the way you get it is you have to find the total available cost of goods for sale. Basically, all the goods that you had, which were you are ready to sell, minus closing inventory. Right. So, in order to get your total cost of goods available for sale, you're going to have your add your opening inventory plus your purchases. And then you subtract this from the closing inventory. Now, in this case here, we do not have any opening inventory. So basically, our total cost of goods available for sale will be our purchases value, our total purchases value. Okay. So first things first, we need to get our sales revenue. The way we get our sales revenue, come to our sales column and add the sales, 375,000 plus 390,000 times 727,500, excuse me. 1,492,500. That is our sales figure. $1,492,500 minus our opening inventory is 0 plus purchases. In this case, it's the imports. Okay, so we add the total imports. So we say 175,000 plus 225,000 plus 220,000 plus 540,000. You get 1,160,000. 160,000 minus the closing inventory. Our closing inventory is this 59,000 at 7.6. And we can solve. Right, so 0 plus 1,160,000, that's 1,160,000. 1,160,000 minus 59,000. So this 1,160,000 represents the total cost of goods available for sale. All the goods that you bought, you get their total cost. Then you deduct the cost of the closing inventory. That's how you get the cost of the goods sold. So 1,160,000 minus 59,047.62. You're going to get 1,100,000 1,100,952.38. Okay, so this is the cost of goods sold, right? So we want to find out the profit we made. So you say 1,492,500 minus 1,100,952.38. We get a gross profit of 391,457.62. So that is our gross profit.